Hey YouTube, how's it going? KSM Dragons here, bringing you the Rokket Dragon Link profile that I put up about a week ago. Got quite a few requests to show some combos, so I'm just going to do some random test hands to show you like how well the deck can do. What I've been playing with this deck, I think the thing I like about it the most is the recursion. It doesn't matter if your board gets broken, is you can still build another board and be able to try and win the game. So really good deck in that sense. So just gonna shuffle the deck just to prove I haven't kind of set it in any kind of way. Okay, all right, let's just cut the deck and let's see what our first hand is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 monsters, no spells. Okay, it's not the greatest hand, but we can actually still make a board here. So now the most annoying thing is we haven't got anything that allows us to special summon once again. So what we can do is we can keep the 2 rockets because that'll probably help us extend a bit more. These are extenders, we kind of need that. Okay, so we could normal summon the Brotar. Obviously it's meant to be normally for the follow-up play, but we'll just show what you can do with this. So you just link that off into a Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon's effect. Yeah, boot sector launch. So from here you can, so some people will try and go into a Romulus, and we are probably going to go and do that. More so because we don't have the Rokket Tracer, which will be our main extender, and also the reason we'll get into Borrow Savage Dragon. But we just kind of have to do this in a different route, which is just slightly annoying. So what we can do is activate the boot sector launch, use its effect to get the 2 rockets out. We'll link off 2 to go into a Romulus. Romulus's effect, we'll get Dragon's Ravine in our hand. Oh, there you go, bottom of the deck. We'll activate the Dragon's Ravine, and we'll send off the Drago, which would normally be our follow-up play with Heavenly's Fills, but we'll send it off for this at least, and that way we can send an Absolute Dragon to the graveyard, which will give us a Rokket Tracer to our hand. So our other main issue is obviously we're going to struggle to get another dragon on the field. We could banish the Silver Rokket to then summon the Red Eyes Metal, which will then help us extend. But then it will just make a bit LP a bit null and void. Let's go through it. Let's just see what happens. So I'm pretty sure Red Eyes lets you special summons from the hand or graveyard, so it allows us to get the Rokket Tracer out. But then I think the other issue we'll have is if we banish the Silver Rokket for the LP, or for this, sorry, use this effect to bring out Rokket Tracer. Oh yeah, that's fine. So okay, we'll banish the Silver Rokket to summon out the Red Eyes Metal Dragon. Use this effect to summon the Rokket Tracer. Use Rokket Tracer's effect to pop the Dragon's Ravine. And we're going to summon another Silver Rokket because we've had to banish one. And then from here, we should be able to be full combo okay. So we'll do a double link one. So one for the LP, the other for the Rokket Tracer. The reason you put it here instead of here, like most people are going to Pisty, is this just helps facilitate the combo a lot better, because you might lose this depending on what you're doing, or you would lose this and then you won't have the other arrow for LP. So this is the kind of way you need to work it. So anyway, we'll activate LP's effect. And so normally you'd bring out Black Metal Dragon. So what we can do is Actually, we'll just bring it anyway. Bring out Black Metal Dragon. We'll get the Striker Dragon to destroy itself to add a Rocket Tracer back to our hand, which is it. Then we can link this off for the Pisty. Now, it's normally at this point you would banish this to summon that and get another monster, and then you'd link 2 into a Delingris. Now, we don't necessarily need to do that because it's already on the field, so we can link these 2 off for the Delingris anyway. Then we can use Pisty's effect to bring out Black Metal and sort of any other dragon, doesn't really matter. And then what you can do is you can link these 2 off into Quad Borrowed. Then you can link these 2 into the Triple Burst. Use Quad Borrowed's effect, discard your Rocket Tracer, pop the Triple Burst, and then that allows you to summon up to 3 rockets. So we've got a Silver Rocket, we've got a Rocket Tracer, and I think we had a Magnum Rocket earlier on, yeah. And because you special summon a rocket, the Delingris will summon itself back for free from the graveyard. But it'll banish itself this turn. So even though we don't have a great starting hand, we're still kind of able to go full combo, which is really cool. So we can link these 2 off. Delingris gets banished into the Unchained Abomination. We can Synchro summon these 2 into our Borrowed Savage. We can use the effect of Borrowed Savage to attach. We can attach our Triple Burst. And so now it's got 3 counters, plus it's got 4200 attack. Actually, you should summon this out in defense position, just in case your opponent's playing Lightning Storm and stuff. So yeah, you still get to the same end board. The only difference is we haven't got any our Heavenly Spills, but it's because we need to get to our Dragon's Ravine. But you still kind of get the same interruptions with the Unchain. Can pop with the Silver Rocket, you banish the opponents, and then from there, you know what to bring out. Well, you'd always bring out a Rocket Tracer, and then you can use it to pop itself, bring out a different rocket, and then get Unchained's effect to go off again, and then go from there. So it still works out really well, and you got the Omni Gate with Borrowed Savage. So next hand, let's see what we get. Kaiser Glider, Rocket Tracer, a Phantasme, Protar, and a Destrudo. Alright, and once again, interesting hands. We could do the same with Protar. So we could kind of go the same route with the Protar. So go Striker Dragon, get Boot Sector launch, use it to bring out the Rocket Tracer, use Rocket Tracer's effect to pop, and then go into a Dragon's Ravine, discard the Destrudo, pay our life points to bring it back, and then carry on comboing off from there. So we could still get full combo. So I'm just going to show a different hand instead. If that is actually a hand you kind of want to see how it plays out the exact same way we just done the first one. So just going to try a different one instead. Okay, quick launch, Destrudo, Boot Sector launch, Cosmic Cyclone, and a Silver Rocket. Okay, this is quite a challenging hand. So, I got our quick launch, which is our extender. Got a Silver Rocket. We've got a Boot Sector launch as it is. So I think this is once again a Dragon's Ravine route, but so we can normal summon, link off to Striker Dragon, get the other Boot Sector launch. Just kind of good to have a hand advantage. There you go. We could have brought our Destrudo out, but we're going to have to use this anyway. So quick launch. We've got a Silver Rocket, so we can bring out a Rocket Tracer instead. We're not going to use its effect yet because we want to go into a Dragon's Ravine, as we don't have the other cards. So we've got those. We can link these two off. Actually, there is one mistake I just made. Don't bring out Rocket Tracer with that. Bring out any other rocket, because we'll add Rocket Tracer later. So let's just say it was a Magnum rocket. Sorry for that mistake. And you'll see why that makes sense soon. So if we go back for the Dragon's Ravine. Sorry, the Romulus to give us a Dragon's Ravine. Because what it is, we'll ditch the Absarau and that'll give us the Rocket Tracer to our hand. And then because we've got the link zones, the Rocket Tracer will be able to pop the boot sector launch and then summon out another rocket, and that should go the rest of it full combo. So we'll activate the Dragon's Ravine, discard the Destrudo, and we'll send the Absarau, which adds a Rocket Tracer to our hand. Now we'll actually activate one of the boot sector launches we have and summon out the Rocket Tracer. We'll use Tracer's effect, pop this. We've got a Silver Rocket, we've got a Magna Rocket, so it's up to you what you want to bring out. I do play a heavier rocket. You want to save your recharger for another turn. So we'll just bring out a Metal Rocket for now, just so it's a different name. Cool, and then you can do a double link one. So link one into the LP. Link one again into the Striker. We'll use LP's effect. We'll bring out the Black Metal Dragon. Of course, he's near the top. And then we'll use Striker's Dragon's effect to destroy itself, to add the Rocket Tracer back to our hand. Then we'll link off the Black Metal to our Pisty, which will add a Red Eyes Metal Dragon to our Black Eyes. Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon to our hand. There you go. These names. Cool. We'll banish the LP to bring out the metal and bring back any other. Link those two off to the Delengris effect. Bring that out, and that one again. Link 2 to the Quad Borrowload. We use Quad Borrowlers, not yet, sorry. We'll link 3 first. Into the Triple Burst. We'll use Quad Borrowlers, discarding the Rocket Tracer to destroy it. And that allows us to bring 3 back. So 1. You kind of always want to bring out the Silver Rocket because that's the interaction you want in the end turn. And then 3. And that brings out the Delingris because a Rocket was special summoned. And then from there, you pretty much just set up the same way. So Unchained Abomination, Synchro Summon into Savage, Savage's effect, attach the Triple Burst. So now you've got 3 counters. Oh, bring out defense. Now you've got the 3 counters plus the boost and attack. And in end phase, you pop your Silver Rocket with Unchained's effect, banish something from the extra deck again, and then bring out another rocket. So here you go. A very consistent deck. Has not the best hands we got, but we still always got to the same board. So, you know, this deck's really consistent, which is kind of like the key to like top Yu-Gi-Oh decks. So yeah, just something I recommend. Hope you liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything that could be improved or what you liked about the combos. Thank you very much. See you next time.